Welcome to Always Analog, where we celebrate the beauty of analog technology in the digital world. So, something to look at today, something uncommon, something unusual, something that I haven't run across, and also something that needs to be accompanied with a big thank you, because this was a Christmas gift from my dear friend Lisa. And I know I've already thanked you a million times, Lisa, but I'll do it 1,000,001 and say thank you for this wonderful gift. Something that she ran across in her travels, and she thought of me when she saw this. So this is a zippered case, as you can see, blue with a black piping here around the edge, for point of purpose advertising, the Blue Ribbon line, wood-cased pencils, wood-cased pens, retractable ball pens. So point of purpose advertising. Basically, this is a salesman's sample kit. A salesman who was selling promotional items to businesses, whether it be pencils and pens, keychains, you name it, all those little trinkets that we have drawers full of at home, or most of us do, that we've picked up along the way. This was a sample for this sample pack for a salesman to show to a prospective customer. Open this and look at this. Isn't this, how terrific is this? So you can see a sampling of pencils, a sampling of pens of different types. And it's just doesn't look like it was used a whole lot. Of course, I don't know that for sure, but I don't know what the company was, the Blue Ribbon line. I don't know who made this stuff, but I think it's fun to look at it. And this has got, the pencils have sort of got this clear plastic. There's an envelope here, sort of, you could put maybe your business card in or something like that, but it protects the pencil. And these are the variety of pencils that, if you had a butcher shop or a dry cleaners or a florist or a bookkeeping service, or you name it, and you wanted to have some pencils made with your company's information on it to give away as a promotional piece, you would get a hold of a company that made such things, who could do these for you. So let's look at these. So here is the first one, which is a round wood pencil. Now this is round plastic pencil, and it has item number EP600. So I don't know. Here is it sure looks like a wooden pencil to me. Could be some type of plastic, but the erasers are hard as a rock. So there was an option. Here is a jumbo Round wood case pencil, 1 or 2 color imprint available, 8 lines imprint maximum without cut, 5 lines max with cut. So if you wanted a large pencil, and since it's got a point on it, maybe we should just try it. Number 2 for sure, I would say. Interesting that these rubber elastic band didn't leave any marks on these things, because they must have been in here for years and years and years. So here is a triangular ballpoint pen write-a-graph. Okay, I can see it's got a ink tube in there. Can be imprinted in one color only, but on all 3 sides, all 3 panels. It's one of these big triangular. Yeah, I'm not, there's no way that these are going to work, but I had to try. Now here is a round wood case pencil. Tells you how many imprints, how many colors, 5 degrees of lead. So if you wanted to do a 1, a 2, probably 2.5, 3, 4, you could do that. Here's another write-a-graph clipper, economy stick pen and pocket clip. 3 lines of hot stamp copy. I don't see any manufacturer name on this particular pen. I remember pens like this, though, when I was a kid. The ink cap is completely solid, so this is before they were putting holes in them so that someone wouldn't choke on a cap. So I'm not sure when that practice began, but this predates that. Now here's a carpenter's pencil. Lumber sample for everything the builder needs, local building and supply, anywhere USA. So if you had a lumber yard or a hardware store, maybe you wanted a carpenter's pencil, and that was an option. Here we have a hexagonal wood-cased pencil, 3 degrees of lead. Here's an interesting one. It's a very narrow pencil, bridge or stenographer pencil. When people played bridge and they had these thin pencils, why they were thin and not just a regular size pencil for bridge, I surely don't know. If any of you bridge players out there can tell me, please share. There's a couple little golf pencils here. There's 2 options. There's a hexagon golf pencil and a round golf pencil. Here's one called the Ring Dinger, skirted in color, tipped in color. How cool is that? That's a fun one. Here is a natural cedar pencil, 3 degrees of lead available. Here's a pencil, numerical pencil, Epcon. Maybe Epcon was the name of this company. I don't know. If anybody's familiar, please share. And then here we have a round natural cedar pencil with 3 degrees of lead available. Again, depending on the kind of pencil you wanted to have represent your company or organization, colors, imprints, types of pencil. They were all right there. Then you come over here, and these are all ballpoint pens, a lot of retractables. Right-O-Graph, it says on the pocket clip, and here as well. Medium point brass refill. And I don't know why I'm trying these. It's just a natural impulse, I think, because none of them are going to write. Okay, so we have a Right-O-Graph. Here's one with a mobile oil logo already on it as an example. Here is a Right-O-Graph fine point plastic tip. Kind of like almost not a felt tip, but a plastic tip. Interesting. Oh, we've got a white plastic. Here's one with a kind of a brushed aluminum looking top. Here's one in a with like a clear acrylic top. Here's one in maroon. Now here's a fine point in blue, medium point. Here's a Vistadome. It's called the Original. Sealed and locked in advertising. How about that? Here's a interesting pen. Those of us of a certain age might see the way that this pen is shaped, and that was in help of dialing a telephone. I'm gonna just open one of these up. So it had, you know, just a standard little ink tube, plastic ink tube. Here's a chrome collar there, and you can see there's a blue plastic insert, and then it goes an acrylic overlay for your advertising. Retractable pen. These are all really, I mean, honestly, cheap pens. They were, of course, meant to be given away. But I just love, look at the variety. And if there was something there that suited your fancy or your needs for your business, you would have the opportunity to order something that customized for your business or organization. I just think this is a really cool thing. And like I said, while those of us who collect pencils, and I don't know, I know there are people who collect pens, and perhaps they collect promotional pens. Why not? A lot of people collect promotional pencils. This is sort of a fun thing to look at and imagine. I'm going to guess this is the 60s. If anybody has any other thoughts about it, I don't know. You can share. But I think this is probably likely from the 1960s sometime. And it's just really cool. And I am glad to have it. And I really look forward to sharing it with all of you. So, Salesman sample for promotional pens and pencils, the Blue Ribbon line. So, there's something we don't see every day, and I thank you very much for watching, And please subscribe, share, and like if you're so inclined. And I will look forward to seeing you again real soon, right here on Always Analog.